There is a men's mental health pandemic. 75% of suicides in the UK are by men. Men are calling for this work. Men need this work. We welcome you to the Unmasked Man Facilitator training. This is an 8-month, multi-layered, in-person and online journey supporting you to become a men's work facilitator.
I kind of worked through a lot of things myself, and never again in my life do I want another man to think that he's alone in that process.
The barriers that I carried going into this were not good enough. Yeah, they were all based around that.
I felt unready for it initially.
I still don't back myself. I definitely felt the whole imposter syndrome.
Not experienced enough, not smart enough, all these different things that I told myself. Every single man has come in with some variation of that.
There's a real edge for me to be in amongst men, but also to lead men.
My fear of not being seen stopped me and delayed me.
I wanted to really develop that self-confidence, being able to go to the next level.
Learning, getting some hands-on experience, getting some time just holding space.
Having both sides, not just total masculine, not just total warrior. We don't need to be in this warrior mode all the time. Coming from where I come from, fighting background, etc. I don't need to be in that state of mind.
There's nothing in my area of this ilk. I've been waiting for somebody to step up for so long. And after this, I'm just, it's just so obvious, right? It's me.
Being here has been so instrumental in overcoming those fears.
It's having men actually find these emotions.
Bringing these parts of ourselves that we locked away because it was too sore to visit, and bringing those parts back in one at a time.
Helping men remove trauma and meet that trauma using subtle techniques to just invite that out.
There's a lot of intricacies and nuances to it, and so learning from men who have been doing this for many years
And have spent years honing their skills, they're passing that down, and that is something we can't pick up from a textbook.
They're helping people to bring that release up, using that roadmap as a guide.
Understanding and learning about their archetypes and the masculinity, going to be a game changer for me.
Exploring the distances of space and things, sometimes being too quick to rush in to fix it, or staying too far back so you're not really with him. Understanding that so I can truly be with the guy and actually be attentive to his needs at that time. It's
Not the actual word itself, the timing, the subtleness, where that word, like a surgeon's knife, penetrates to help that energetical blockage, that trauma, to be able to come up, actually be felt, released.
I've really learnt a lot around what it takes to be able to create a space of safety and trust.
How to read a man, his head's down or his head's up, or his body positioning, to be able to see into that situation where before I might not have understood that so well.
I'm learning a hell of a lot in a very short space of time.
I wish I'd known about the 4-quarter model a long time ago.
Help him navigate his thoughts, his feelings, to get him out of his mind and into his body, not from what he's thinking, but what he's feeling. And that's stuff I didn't have before.
Because we're all on that path, it feels like the learning just doubles again.
Is the part behind the words, what the file can't tell you, what you can't teach, but you can observe and embody.
That way of conducting oneself that invites people in and invites them to start taking off the layers of protection.
It's a craft. It's an art.
Yeah, I got to hold space, and the feedback that I got was so positive. I realised that I've really, I've got lots of gifts to share.
It has shown me what it is to be a true king, compassionate, humble, and yet rock solid.
I feel like I can really now position myself better to understand the man.
So yeah, more confidence already in my ability to lead.
The Unmasked Man is about real power, real power, but super soft, and able to hold in such a gentle way.
Yeah, for the first time, had this feeling of, okay, yeah, why not? I've got this. I can do this.
The Unmasked Man is special. It is different from anything that I've done before, and I've done a lot of different things before.
This is the real deal. this is facilitation. These guys really care, they know what they're doing and they've lived it.
I can't think of any other place or way that I could better hone these skills.
There's nothing like it that I've seen. It's really high quality, well held, informed.
I feel like I'm learning from the best here. Yeah, it's been by far the most transformational thing that I've done.
After this, I'm like, no stopping me.
So let me ask you this question. Are you the next man to step forward as a men's work facilitator?